Hello everyone, this is General and welcome to a Let's Play Cities in Motion. So I am currently the Oda Corp and I am currently managing the city transportation for San Francisco since the year 2011. So we've, progressed several years since then, but you can see that our most profitable vehicle is the Metro 8 Caterpillar on line 7, and then the least profitable is a bus. More importantly, we're covering about 57% of the city, and company value is $142,000. So, Cities in Motion is a pretty awesome game. You can see here that you can build all sorts of different transportation modes for your city. So we have the Wild West line over here. You can see that it connects, well, the western part of the city. And you have a hypermarket over here, and then you have college over here. If I zoom in, you can see that the college is pretty sweet looking. And there's also a fire over here. I don't know why, but the fire department should show up eventually. Oh, and the fire is gone. Okay. Now, I have currently 6 lines, but I kind of just wanted to show, what I've done with the city since 2011, and this is kind of more or less an overview of, what I've done. I started off with no transportation at all, and I built the subway metro station right here initially. This is like the first thing I built, connecting it to downtown San Francisco over here with the other transportation, or rather the other metro station. And you can switch between views. Right here you can see that there are passengers waiting on either side. I have the Caterpillar line on the bottom, and then I have the really fast A line on the top. And you can see that people are picking them up. You can also follow your train if you need to. So initially there's only 2 stops, but after a while, I think like in 2025, let's say, I expanded it around the city. And you'll see that people are unhappy because the train breaks down or it's late. And you can see that, this is the new report there. So we have a baseball stadium here that gets connected more or less by the metro station, but it's also connected by several, or rather just one bus line called the East Stadium line. So here on the minimap you can see kind of the routes that it's taking, and I just put down a bunch of stops around it, and it connects to really nowhere besides, this metro line. And more importantly, you want to put your buses or your bus stops close to your metro line so that they can connect, and I more or less use the metro lines to connect like the far reaches of the city so that, people can go from the airport all the way to downtown if they need to, or the baseball stadium. And then, this residential area. And then after I built the metro line, or just the first 2 over here that connected from here to downtown, I also built the Wild West line. So this is the first line that I built. You need to build buses because they're the cheapest and they also kind of make you the most money. So I want to note that you want to build your transportation infrastructure very close to parking garages, because a lot of people come from like the Golden Gate Bridge, and then guess what? They park their cars in the parking garage. Either take the bus or the metro. Most likely it's this metro, connecting it directly to downtown over here. And that's how I kind of made myself profitable in this game. And then I just kept expanding from there, right? So I looked for key buildings. So, this is the first one. And then, alright, the next one was downtown, because you wanted everyone to go around to the different places that it needs to go to. Like, you can see the data maps right here, you can see the homes, but more importantly, there are a lot of workplaces in downtown, so you want to connect everyone, using buses, metros, whatever you can. I recommend buses just because they're like the cheapest. And we're running at 3x speed so that you can kind of see what's going on. at an accelerated pace, then this is kind of, once you're profitable, you just kind of roll it at 3x speed, otherwise it's gonna take forever for you to get profitable. You can see the stats right here, you know, we're making more money than we're paying to do maintenance, and then the metro, we're making a whole ton of money. And you also see that you can also take loans. I also had to take a loan after I built the metro station because that thing is ridiculously expensive. So you need to take out loans at the beginning of the game just to establish yourself. You don't have to if you're just building buses, but I built a metro and that pretty much took out all my money. You can see the electricity rates, the policies. Currently charging a whole ton of money for ticket prices. And you generally want to keep it at like the green, I guess, acceptable pay for tickets. It also depends on the economy and whatnot. And you see that, you know, city's pretty awesome looking. Our focus is really just the transportation aspect of it. And the reason why I'm kind of playing this game is because Paradox Interactive is also releasing Cities Skylines on March 10th. And I'm very excited for that game, and which is kind of why I'm playing this game, Cities in Motion, or Cities in Motion. But I do not recommend Cities in Motion 2. That game is, I don't even know how to play it. I mean, I tried before I played this, but it was just not working for me. Originally I did start off with Cities in Motion, and the second one is as bad as most people say it is. So we have 6 lines in the buses, you know, we have the metro, and I'm kind of just showing you guys, man, this game is really fun if you really like playing out with transportation. I mean, if that's your thing, by all means. It's definitely one of mine. You can see the efficiencies of your transportation lines. You can also manage different vehicles. You can see which one's profitable, how much, you know, electricity they're taking, what needs more maintenance, passenger capacity, and they have all sorts of different trains, which is really awesome. You can see that, you know, this one. Well, maybe this is a bad example. Let's go to the cooler train, like Sternberger Octavio. Capacity 100, attractiveness 90%, but speed 100. This is a really fast train that I use on the A line. And then the other really cool train is the Caterpillar. There is a Caterpillar train that just goes through the city on the B line and just goes vroom down south because 99% attractiveness and 90 speed. One of the things I would like to see for this game, but I mean this game's pretty old, is, you know, faster trains, maybe even like different types of metros like maglev technology or something. But they do have tram lines. I didn't actually get to build any because, well, they're kind of expensive and I was just trying to be profitable. So I tried to maximize kind of what money I could use. It took me about 3.5 hours to build this transportation system. So, you know, 6 bus lines, 2 metros. Metros are really expensive to build. And you can build all sorts of other things. Well, I mean, you can build a tram, the boat, and helicopter line. So that's pretty cool. And you can see the annual reports every year. The Older Corp is fairly profitable currently, and you can see the stats here. And we're making about $2 grand every month. So that's really kind of all I wanted to show you guys. Just wanted to show you guys how awesome Cities in Motion is and how much fun I'm having. Alright, so I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.